All right, so let's talk. What are some of my worries about Ozempic? I'll be honest with you. I've read a lot of the things about it, and a lot of times I'm looking into it to see if it's more so extreme cases or if the issue is that they were abusing Ozempic. I'll be honest with you, and not to be superficial, but when you say, but about to be something superficial, I'm worried about getting Ozempic head. And so, if you don't know what Ozempic head is, it seems to be like when a lot of people go on Ozempic or they get the lap band surgery, things like that, their body shrinks, but for some reason their head doesn't match the reduction pace or whatever. So you end up like having a skinny body with a big head, and it looks weird. And yeah, I don't want to get Ozempic head. So I'll be honest with you, man. I'm out here. I just left the gym. I'm trying to be in the gym all the time to lift weights to make sure, excuse me, I build muscle so that hopefully as I lose weight, because I'm just starting, so it's not like I done lost a bunch of weight or nothing like that. But as I lose weight, try to maintain the muscle. My other worry is that I've been researching is that my understanding and the way that it works is that when it suppresses your appetite and your body goes into a more extreme calorie deficit, because really all it is putting your body in a calorie deficit, which no matter what you do and look at around weight loss, it always goes back to calorie deficit. Burning more calories than you take in. So essentially what GLP-1 is doing is causing you to digest food slower so you don't get hungry as fast, so you eventually will get into a calorie deficit. So the goal is calorie deficit. Now, what I've also learned that across the board is when you're in a calorie deficit and your body starts to burn itself for energy, it's not very discriminatory about what it burns. So yes, it will burn fat, but it will also burn muscle too. So to combat that, what you get advised to do is increase your weightlifting, increase your physical activity and workout to help build muscle to balance the reduction of what your body is burning. Because you can't tell your body, I just want you to burn fat in one area. Like, it's the hugest myth that you can do an exercise that only reduces your stomach. You can't. The only way to spot remove fat is to do it surgically. Other than that, you can't like, I want less fat on my arm, so I'm gonna work on my triceps forever. Your triceps will get bigger and it will push out toward the skin more. Your muscle will push toward the skin more and you may get a little more definition. But unless you're in a calorie deficit, you're not gonna burn fat. So that's my biggest worry, having Ozempic head and then losing a lot of muscle. So I'm still a big guy, but my false belief, or we'll see. My belief has always been that I've had muscle underneath the fat, and now we're gonna see. It might not have been there at all. So just in case it's not, I wanna try to lift as much weights as possible and push myself to build muscle to counteract the calorie deficit caused by the GLP-1. Now, on some of the other worries and things that I watch out for, I need to research it more to see how much of that is due to Ozempic abuse, meaning that, let's say you're supposed to take the shot 2 milligrams once a week. If you start doing 2 milligrams twice a week, is that what they're doing to cause the issue? But I need to check it out. Other than that, I don't think I've had any issues as of yet. I was on a variation of the same medication called Rubellus, and I'll list the main ingredient. That's the GLP-1 that's in it, in both of them. And I didn't have any issues then. I think the only thing that I have experienced is constipation. Yeah, it's like it took a while to have a bowel movement and for things to kind of flow through. But that just takes some time. And I think that if I increase my fiber intake, which I've been trying to eat more fruits and raw vegetables, that should balance it out some by having the extra fiber. But yeah, that's it. So it's the Ozempic head, losing muscle, and constipation, which is that. Another thing that, well, I might even say this for a different video. But yes, those are my main words about Ozempic. What else did I want to talk about while I'm out here? So yes, if you're on Ozempic, I would recommend, if you haven't already started a workout plan, which I'll be honest with you, I was on a workout plan before I got moved over to Ozempic. I had already lost probably 10, 15 pounds going into it. I think every time I went to the doctor, my weight was lower than the previous, which was my goal, because it's cool to track it on your home scale, but the doctor records everything. So I wanted to make sure I keep seeing the reduction regardless of what scale was tracking me. And so I am seeing that. But now that I am on a GLP-1, now that I'm on a GLP-1, I think I need to focus more on the exercise. I want to do the cardio, but I'm going to prioritize the weightlifting, because, you know, the cardio is going to help the GLP-1. So if you're not worried about losing muscle, then take the GLP-1, do a ton of cardio. If you ain't worried about having Ozempic head or GLP big head, then go ahead and just cardio yourself to death. But especially for guys, if you're trying to maintain a more masculine look, or if you're an athlete or something like that and you want to kind of at least maintain a decent form, then I would definitely recommend to add weightlifting and prioritize weightlifting and protein as you're on your weight loss journey with GLP-1. Hey, if you got any questions, please shoot them to me. Be happy to interact with the community. I'm very, very new, so thanks for watching. If you made it this far, appreciate it. Like, subscribe, do all the things. And again, please reach out and leave feedback in the comments, so that, you know, let me know what you're going through. Let me know what questions you have, what you're experiencing. And I hope your weight loss journey goes well. Talk to you later. Oh, it's cold out here. It is cold. That sky looks blue, boy. When you put neutral density filter, I put that filter on that lens, and look how nice and clean. I hope the shadows are okay. Look at that, boy. That shit is on my eye.